How to watch. Today's game between Australia and Italy kicks off at 1 p.m. Fox Sports 1 and Telemundo will broadcast the game in the United States. To find out which broadcaster holds the TV rights where you are, click here. Australia: Williams, Carpenter, Polkinghorne, Kennedy, Catley, Ford, Lagerzo, Van Egmond, Yallop, Rosso, Kerr, C. Italy: Giuliani, Guigny, Linari, Gama, C. Bergamasoni, Giugiano, Galli, Gernoia, Bonan C. Moro, Girelli. Italy is in the World Cup for the third time, but for the first since 1999. It the longest gap between appearances of any team in the tournament's history. The team's rise may have taken a while, but there was no denying it. The Italians allowed only 4 goals in European qualifying, and a spine built around Saragama, the captain of Italy and Juventus, and several of her club teammates offers both grit and continuity. Australia coach Ante Malisic heaped praise on the Italians this week in what appeared to be less gamesmanship and false flattery than a genuine respect for the team Italy has become. They are one of the most improved teams in women's football, he said. Individually they are very strong, tactically very flexible, very strong on set pieces. That praise was news to Gama on Saturday when she was informed incorrectly by Italian journalists that Malisic had said Australia feared the 8 sir. Really? Wow, Gama said. It means that we have worked long and hard. It's good to hear that the other national teams start to fear us, that's significant to us. We were already well aware of how we were growing and getting stronger, and now we have been able to show it. Her coach, Milena Bertolini, took the plaudits less seriously. Australia should fear us, she joked. And that's good. Alen Stajcic was the coach who led Australia through qualifying and into the World Cup, but he won't be in the team's dugout on Sunday. The reasons continue to perplex those who follow the team. The Australian Football Federation fired Stajcic in January after it said 2 confidential team surveys found what was described as a culture of fear in the team. The decision disrupted World Cup preparations, and even shocked a few of Australia's best players. Ante Malisic, a former assistant with the country's men's national team, stepped into the head job after Stajcic's departure, but there has been continued criticism in Australia of the coaching change, and the lack of clarity for what was behind it. In that void, and amid a climate of allegations that men in soccer had abused their power over women, speculation and innuendo grew to such a point that, on May 31, Australia's Soccer Federation and one of its directors issued separate apologies to Stajcic confirming he had not been fired for misconduct. AFFA by this statement wishes to make clear that Alen Stajcic's contract was not terminated on the basis that he had breached his contract or had engaged in any misconduct, the FFA said. Any inference that has been drawn about these being reasons for Alena's contract termination is wrong. It added, AFFA acknowledges that some of the speculation about the termination of Alena's contract was caused by statements made by one of its directors, Heather Reid. Reid, who had said at the time of the coaching change that if the truth were to come out, Stajcic would never work again in women's football, said she apologized unreservedly to the coach and his family. I understand that my conduct in making public and private statements may have caused serious damage to Mr. Stajcic's reputation, both in Australia and internationally, Reid said. About half of the questions in Australia's pre-match news conference on Saturday in Valenciennes raised the topic in one way or another. One referred to a long newspaper article published last week that detailed infighting and sexual politics inside the FFA that it said led to Stajcic's ouster. Kerr and Malisic, though, declined to engage on the topic. It's all outside noise for us to be honest, Kerr said.